And welcome back to the greatest show on earth. I'm Angel.
I'm Junior.
And I'm Daniel.
And today we're going to be reviewing Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. We're going to be doing a non-spoiler and spoiler review. Make sure you guys stay to the very end because we're going to be letting you know if you guys should watch the movie or wait for streaming.
It's funny that you say that because...
We're doing that right now?
Well, no. Like, just a real quick tangent. We were talking about that study we saw on Twitter. About 2/3 of people would prefer watching at home and streaming than the theater experience. We can talk about that more in the theater.
Really? 2/3 of people rather just watch it at home?
Yeah. That's a lot. We can talk about that in the theater experience. Yeah, let's jump into letter grades.
Do we have the professionals? Let's just change it up and see what the professionals think. Because I want to see what you guys think compared to that. I wait, but I can't cut that out too. That's gotta stay in.
Rotten Tomatoes, they give it a 43%.
The critics?
And the audience score gives it an 85%.
Ah, huevo.
And the cinema score gives it a B+.
Well, dude, I'm right with cinema score. I'm giving it a B+ as well.
Nice. I am right on par there. I'm giving it a solid B.
Yeah, same B.
Solid B. Damn. Okay, well, it was good. Yeah, it was a good average movie. I feel like a lot of these movies this year, average.
Average. Yeah.
Average movies.
It's crazy, huh?
Yeah, but like it's not a bad thing. It's just I haven't like apart from Doom Part 2, where like it's my one and only A, like A range. It's been a very average season so far.
Aye.
But I hear good things about the movies coming up. So
yeah, and I'll get as always, like we always do, but I'll kind of explain my grading as as we go.
Well, I do want to say like the B+. I really want to give it up to Paul Rudd, hilarious, and the villain. I really like the villain.
Speaking of Paul Rudd, he is my MVP.
We're giving out awards, baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before I forget, because
hey, look.
You brought up Paul Rudd. I think he's my MVP.
Let me just say this for the TikTok then. Who is the MVP of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire?
For me, it's gonna be Paul Rudd.
The little girl. Whatever.
Oh,
Phoebe.
Is it Phoebe?
Yeah, it's Phoebe.
Yeah, she's great. I'm gonna give it to Phoebe too. Honestly, she's really great. Like she's honestly like Mckenna Grace. That's her name. She's been in a lot of stuff, bro. She played the little Captain Marvel, like the little Captain Marvel. Yeah. She was in Young Sheldon, but she plays a lot of the. She's been in a lot of movies where she plays the kid character of the main person. You know? So she's been like coming up slowly. She was in the last movie. It's close second is Paul Rudd because he was hilarious.
I think people sleep on Paul Rudd. Like he's got some good stuff out there.
He's got chops.
Yeah, besides his Marvel works.
Yeah, well, he's got good stuff just in general.
That's what I'm saying.
Like the Anchorman.
I've seen a lot of his movies. I was gonna run them up, but that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about the anti-MVP, the worst character of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Who is it?
Oh man,
it's so easy for me.
For me, it's the villain.
Like the main villain?
Yeah, the main villain.
That was my favorite part of the movie. That's crazy. For me, it's a ghost girl. I don't know. I forgot what her name was. Literally, small spoiler. She's literally gone for like mid part of the movie.
Yeah.
So they show her that she's, doing what she's doing. And then nothing up until like she's needed again. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, like give her some gabagoosh. Like give her some, I don't know. Who is it for you?
The mom.
Oh, man, bro. That's why the mom.
They made her look old as fuck this movie.
Huh?
They made her look old as fuck in this movie.
Maybe she's just old.
Dude,
she might be, but
it's been 3 years since the last one.
Yeah, she didn't have white hair in the first movie.
Maybe she just has white hair. Motherfucker, you got some white hair too.
They aged her like 30 years.
No, that's just her. That's just her aging.
Yeah, that's just her.
I think they just didn't spend any CGI on like de-aging her.
Why would they even de-age her? She's a mom.
Color her hair at least or something.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah, you should have at least put a wig on.
He's like, yeah, the mom's way too old. I'm like, yeah. Crazy.
Looks like her grandma.
Do we got any horny? Oh, we do. I do have a horny on the timeline.
Let's hear it because I think I might be on the same page as
you. Daughter. Yeah, I was gonna give it to Phoebe.
Yeah,
her name?
Phoebe.
I was gonna give it to Phoebe as well.
Yeah, I was gonna give it to the ghost, but I think Phoebe
couldn't. I was trying to get a read. I was like, "There's like some sexual tension." Like
I couldn't tell if she had a crush on her.
That's right. Yeah,
which would be a little inappropriate because she's like 100 years at least.
When she pulled up to her, like
why would that be
face?
Inappropriate?
Huh?
Why?
What?
Why is that inappropriate?
Yeah, she's got at least 100 years on her.
So
when
right there, officer.
When she walked up to her and they got face to face, I was like, smooch.
Yeah, I'm like, and then when she was like, okay, look, it's too much of a spoiler. I will save it for the spoilers. You guys make sure you guys stay to the very end because we're gonna be spoiling this movie. But
bring it up one more time so they know. Because you've only said it like 6 times.
Hey, well, because these people need to stay to the end because our retention's horrible. You guys need to stay to the end, please.
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 Bacon.
Anyways, yeah, McKenna Grace for sure, Phoebe.
Let's talk about theater experience.
I'm trying to remember. I forgot where. No, we went to that small theater. We had a small theater. It was pretty packed.
AMC?
Yeah, you know what? This was our first time, though. Our first time. You guys get it all the time where there were kids. And I was like, dude, as soon as the trailer started and the kids started talking, I was like, oh my God. I looked at
Was
Jasmine.
it how kids? Like teenagers? Or
No, like
kids?
kids. Like they're not gonna shut
Kalani?
up. Yeah,
Like-
they're old enough to talk and they won't stop. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, what is this? You know? And for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, I'm like, bro, this is not your movie.
Yeah.
Leave.
Skedaddle.
Hit him with a skedaddle. Yeah, but look, apart from that, Jasmine got the icy, the slushy.
The cup that changes
Yeah,
color?
but she messed up because she didn't get the special Ghostbusters flavor.
Oh.
It's pretty sad about that. Yeah, I want to try it.
What was that?
It was green. It's just the green. It's probably green apple or something like that.
Yeah, it was like green apple.
But like still, you know, like why not? You already got it. You might as well
Go full out.
go full out and grab it. No, you know what's funny though, because they have it on two sides, you know, at the AMC, and one side doesn't have it, the other one does, and she just went to the wrong side, and she was like, "Oh, when I walked over, I saw it, and I was like, fuck."
Poured
How
out.
was you guys' theater experience?
We watched it here in town, and dude, they actually went all out. I don't know if you saw the Snapchat.
There was
I
about
sent you.
17 Ghostbuster cars outside.
No,
Yeah.
dude,
They
that
took-
forgets there's somebody dressed up as Ghostbusters, like at the
Oh,
theater.
this theater was full of people.
With the backpack.
Like
and-
everybody.
Yeah, they had like
How's that
everybody.
comfortable?
they took up like 17.
They took up
spots.
like the first like quarter of the parking
What
lot.
do you mean that they had cars too? Like
Yeah,
at actual
Like,
cars?
yeah,
Ghostbuster
watch. I have
cars.
the video.
Oh my god!
I'll show you.
You have to post it on the YouTube channel.
Oh, I'll send it to
me.
you. I'll send it to you.
Bro.
I did send it to you. You just
You
opened
could have
it.
posted it on the YouTube
On the
shorts.
YouTube show. Oh,
Look,
We'll post it. We'll post it on
not really
the
the
video.
Ghostbusters.
We'll put it on the video so you guys can see.
that's pretty cool though.
no, there was like, well, obviously it's hard to find one of those old cars, but
Yeah.
like,
What is that
they
car? Is it
took
Volkswagen
It's a
or what?
hearse.
It's a hearse.
Yeah, so they had like the whole front of
Yeah.
the parking lot. They were giving out merch,
Dude,
shirts,
did
everything.
you guys get shirts or did
No.
it costa dinero?
Yeah, costa dinero.
Obviously,
Capitalism.
bitch.
Well, I don't know. You guys are.
All the employees were in Ghostbuster uniforms.
You guys should
all
have
of
done an
them.
interview. Guys, hey
All of
guys,
them.
we have a podcast. What do you guys?
I'd be like, no.
When we were getting snacks, some lady walked in and she was like, "All right, well, give me a minute because I got a shit ton of kids with me and it's gonna be a big order."
Oh yeah, she had like 6 kids with her.
Yeah, and then we were like, "Fuck! Hopefully they don't go to our theater and they go to the next one because there was like one like starting like an hour after ours." We sat down and there was no kid, and then like a good like. What is it? 5-10 minutes into the movie, they all fucking pile in.
Yeah,
making
they
kinds
all
of
piled
noise.
in.
So you had a bunch of kids too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they were quiet.
Nah, they were talking for like good 10 minutes. I heard them. You could hear them.
yeah,
took
but
a
not
while.
like not
It was,
like
yeah,
to
it
the
wasn't
point
loud
where-
or annoying or anything, but you heard them like.
Hey, look, I'm glad though we talk about the theater experience because, like, honestly, it brings the vibes. You know,
Yeah.
we're trying to get the theater experience back. You said 2/3 of people prefer to go on streaming,
Yeah,
instead of going to a movie.
2/3 of people prefer to wait for a movie to come out on streaming, no matter the movie,
Yeah.
than to go to the theater.
Guys, this is what you guys are missing out, bro.
If it were like a
Because-
big movie, like a
because
big
the-
exciting movie, I'm gonna go to the theater.
I read the article, not just the headline. People just think that the theater is, I don't know like the word, it's too much of a hassle.
Yeah, I don't like going.
Oh, really? We
Yeah.
go every week,
Yeah, because we have to.
bro. You can't say shit like that.
If I could do streaming, I would 100% do streaming. I would only go to the theater if it was for like movies for like Dune,
That's crazy.
like big movies.
And
I love the
Ghostbusters.
theaters.
Huh?
Ghostbusters too.
Maybe.
Dude, no, there was a lot of people. Like, I remember this dad and his like little boy. He was like, "Hey, that was the Ghostbusters that I grew up on. Not like not that actual one, but like
Yeah.
that's what I grew up on. Now this is your movie." And I was like,
You know what's funny?
Bitch.
This is actually like the second time they reboot it. They rebooted it in 2015 and
It bombed, 'cause
it
it was-
bombed bad.
Melissa McCarthy?
yeah,
Yeah.
with Melissa
I
McCarthy.
only like that movie because of her.
"Really? You didn't like Chris Hemsworth?" I heard he was funny too. I heard he's a funny dude. I never watched it, but I heard he was funny.
I heard that movie was just terrible.
It was bad, but I only liked it because Melissa McCarthy.
Did they do anything like? Did they connect it to the 80 movies? To the movies
No,
in the 80s?
it was a reboot. It was a complete reboot
Because this movie, like legit, like these past two movies have been like completely like connected to that.
because it's a
You know?
soft reboot connected to the.
Well, I mean, the
original
fucking original characters are in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let's talk about budget a little. Numbers.
Yes, the numbers, baby.
Here comes the money.
I know how much it costs to make.
Money talks.
How much did you think it
Here
cost to make,
comes the
Daniel?
money.
Not a lot.
How much? Give me a number.
So every time we
75.
the last 2 times we recorded with Jasmine,
Yeah.
she said $10,000.
Oh, yeah, I saw
literally
that.
asked her 'cause
She's like, I don't even know how to.
she was here
I just
earlier,
like-
Like measure it, yeah.
Yeah.
and I was just like, "How much do you think? 20,000?"
How do you not go like start off in the millions? Like 1 million would have been like, acceptable, I guess. Even then.
She's so funny.
So what is it?
I know what it is.
I know what it is too.
Oh, did you take a guess? What was your guess?
Yeah, like between like 50 and 75.
It's 100 million.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And how much has it grossed, or how much is it supposed to gross for the weekend? We're already on.
Supposed to gross that the weekend has passed already?
Yeah. Honestly, once like the last like Sunday comes around, they pretty much know how much.
So right now, as of this recording, this movie's at $45.2 million domestically.
That's not what I read.
And it's at 61.6 worldwide.
That's what I read. Okay, I must have gotten the worldwide numbers then.
Yeah.
Damn, just 40 million domestically? That seems like a letdown, honestly.
It seems pretty low.
But honestly, a lot of the movies have been around.
I mean, that's pretty good for one weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a weekend, it's not bad.
So you probably make his money back, especially 100 million.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how like movies like this like cost 100 million and they're making like movies for 150 million that like don't even deserve it,
That look way worse.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I think it'll make its money back.
It'll make its money.
Yeah. Do you think? Oh, we'll talk about it more in the spoilers. Should the people, our audience, watch this movie in the theaters or should they wait for streaming?
I was
go watch
excited to watch it in theaters, but I think people should wait.
No, bro. This is honestly, as soon as you showed me that video, I was like, yeah, theater experience, 100%. Go watch it.
But not everybody does that because clearly you didn't see that.
What?
That.
No, I did see that. I saw people dressed up.
Oh yeah.
And then I saw how excited people were like coming out and talking about it, And like this is the type of movie that you take this generation's go like and introduce them to Ghostbusters.
Oh, since we're on the numbers real quick, do you guys want to hear a crazy fact?
They were on the should they watch it?
Yeah.
Like a crazy fact?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me what's a crazy fact about Ghostbusters?
Yes, just as the franchise as a whole.
That it's actually real.
No, Dalfo said yeah, and then you guys said at the same time. So the Ghostbusters franchise has officially passed 1 billion at the box office as a franchise. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. For like, are we counting on the 80 movies too?
Yes.
Like all 6, 7 movies?
One?
Yes.
8 movies, whatever it is.
No, it's like 5.
No, it's
Ghostbusters 1 and 2, the 2015, and then Afterlife and Frozen.
Yeah, I thought that was 3 in the original.
Maybe, but
anyways, it's only at 1 billion worldwide. That's crazy.
About time. If there's so many movies,
that's pretty cool.
Not a lot of franchises
Good for them.
that billion. And there's franchises.
But I mean, that's an older
like
movie too. So
I mean, they did come out in the 80s when I bet movie tickets for like $1.
Yeah, no, the first movie to like make 100 million, I think, was Spider-Man in the 2000s.
Really? I believe that.
Yeah. That was like the first time a movie's ever hit 100 million.
damn, and now they're up to like $1 billion.
Yeah.
Like
Now it's like if you don't make over at least 500, you're done.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Today's sponsor of the video is
What the fuck?
That's Pop. That's us.
That's us, baby. Make sure you guys like, comment, share this with your friends and family, man. We need it 100%.
Yeah, we're going through a blizzard right now, and I can't work tomorrow, so I'm not making money.
Just to remind you guys, we're also on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Hey.
So if you guys don't like watching our videos on YouTube, if you guys prefer to listen to us at work, on your way to work, while you're cleaning your house, like we've said, if you hear my voice first thing Saturday morning,
early Saturday morning, bro,
your ass is cleaning.
That should be terrible.
but imagine like future generations hearing Angel's voice and just having flashbacks to cleaning.
Yeah, you know how for us it was like you'd wake up to like Selena. Yeah. You're like, fuck, I'm cleaning the house.
Fuck. But no, future generations gonna be Angel's voice. Thank you for the support as always. And let's get into that spoiler zone, baby.
I'm not you know what? Why I gave this movie a B, a solid B?
Yeah, go ahead.
I really hated that the final boss fight with the villain was just one fight.
Yeah, dude, no, they really ended fast. It ended super fast. I was like, where's the gabagoosh? Where's the
We should have gotten a little teaser of him.
I was hoping that the whole second half of the movie was them fighting him.
Yeah.
Make it like 3 fights where the first fight he completely whoops your butt. Second fight you find out his weakness. And third fight you execute your plan and you take him down.
Yeah, I agree. Also, I thought at least one person should have died. I thought the girl, I forgot her name, but it's the black girl who's the scientist. I really thought she was gonna die. No, I thought she was gonna.
Well, I thought so too.
I thought you were talking about the La Viejita. Annie Potts.
Who?
Anita Maxman?
From the original movies?
Oh yeah. I know.
I
The
thought
receptionist.
yeah.
Honestly, or one of the old Ghostbusters should have died too. There should have been deaths in this movie to like just hide in the
raise the stakes.
Yeah, raise the stakes. Yeah. Yes, and I'm surprised nobody died. Also, what was really confusing, we haven't even brought him up. Kumal Niaji.
Yeah.
No, that's not you say it.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, but I want to say it right. He deserves it.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
He deserves it, but you don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, I know how to pronounce it if I see it.
I don't think so.
Nadim. Kumail Nanjiani.
He looked at it and just said, damn.
Nanjiani, yeah.
Nanjiani?
Nanjiani.
Or Nadim. Yeah, Kumail?
Yeah.
Nadim. He's Nadim in the movie.
Kumail.
No, I think it's Kumail.
Yeah,
Kumail.
Kumail.
Kumail. I don't know.
Kumail. How much?
Nadim.
Nadim. Yeah, Kumail Nanjiani, who plays Nadim.
Yes.
We haven't even talked about him. How do you feel like they introduced him? Like I feel like he was just thrown in there.
No, I like the way they introduced him.
Yeah, I like the way it was clear that he was the comedic relief in the movie.
Oh no, he was 100%. And I really did like that he was the source of the victory. You know,
Yeah.
Like he's a one that like pretty much turned the tides and everything. But I will say it was really confusing because me and Jasmine, the very beginning, right, the first shot where they're in the 1900s or whatever, there's a girl on the ground that has that suit of armor or whatever, and we thought that was a bad guy. So when like he wore the suit, I was like, oh, that makes more sense. That was like the protector, the fire protector, whatever they called them, and they defeated the monster. But
yeah, no, that opening did throw me off a little too.
Right, like you think that's a villain or something like that. So I thought it was a little.
It does confuse you a little bit, but
it was really confusing because she even asked me. She was like, "So what was his grandma like the bad guy?" Or I was like, "What?"
Ooh, you think that was his grandma?
Yeah, that was definitely his grandma.
I guess I never put that together.
No, because it was like 1904. Yeah, she would barely been born. That might have been.
Well,
like,
I guess she probably. That person probably died right there at that
because
time.
He did say like you come from a lineage of fire masters.
It's probably like his great grandma. That would make more sense. Honestly,
I think
his grandma wouldn't be born until like the 20s.
One thing we always talk about
50s.
Yeah, so
pacing. What did you think of the pacing?
Not
the movie was only an hour and 40 minutes long.
The pacing was great except for the middle part. The middle part really dragged, and there was like no.
I was gonna say the same thing. I felt the middle part started slowing down.
A lot.
I
agree with you. It should the ending final fight should have started way earlier and just progressed in stakes.
Yeah.
Because like I told you, so the ghost comes in. Right. They have their playful fight, and I even told Jasmine, I was like, I bet you anything the ghost is in on it. As soon as they say that scene happens where she's on the street, and I'm like, called it like easily, right? And then after that point, she's not seen again until all the monsters get released from like the firehouse. The end. So honestly that was the biggest problem with Ghostbuster Frozen Empire was that ghost. The ghost girl they either didn't know how to write her well, or like her disappearing.
She could have done a whole lot more. Like she was obviously the person that was
orchestrating everything.
Orchestrating it has to like lure her in. Like they could have gone out like.
Couple more times. Yeah, just show them that like relationship because the way
where they become like good friends.
And she actually like has like reason to turn on to be like, oh, I actually want to help her out instead of because that turn kind of like came.
Yeah, because they only did it like 2-3 times. Yeah. They showed them together like 2 or 3 times.
Also, what she could have done too is shown us like at the beginning, maybe not show her or maybe show her like the back of her luring Kumail Nanjiani like towards like selling the orb because that was like the whole
yeah.
Like she orchestrated the whole thing to like
she could have like put it in his mind like, hey, sell this.
Yeah. She's like Kumail, like, you know what would have been good and not even showing her? Kumail, like, looking at this stuff, like, at the beginning, is like, oh, what should I sell? And then that thing falls down. And he puts it in the box or something like that.
Or like a whisper in his ear or something.
Yeah, or like it just falls down. Like, because the falling down ghosts, right? Like, it's a ghost movie. Can just assume it's a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
That was the worst part for me.
You know what's weird? Is that these last couple movies that have been under 2 hours, they've been like slow burners.
Well, honestly, it was the middle part just for me. Like,
yeah, but it's not just this movie. Like, it's
and the ending was. You're right. It was quick. But no, I agree. It was. I mean, do you think that's because you've just been watching a lot of movies? So
I think these movie studios have to realize that if they're gonna make movies shorter, they have to be more action packed. There has to be more meat in them.
Well, I mean, I don't even care about action packed. It can
like action packed
monologues, but like
action packed in the sense that there needs to be stuff going on.
Yeah, like shit needs to be happening. Yeah, or like the stakes. Somebody should have died 100%.
I think someone should have died.
I do want to bring up the best part of Frozen Empire, Ghostbusters. Frozen Empire. The best part, honestly, I really love the villain. I know you said that you didn't like the villain, but I love the way the villain looked. I like
the way he looked and everything. Yeah. I hated the fight.
I agree with that. But I love the villain in the sense that like it looked scary. Like the way that it got introduced, where it was like just dark, and then he comes out, and then he puts on the horns. I was like, damn, this is satanic as fuck.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, it's a little demonic, man.
But it is what it is, you know. I'm not here to argue if Hollywood is pushing the narrative.
Let me
100%.
ask you something, okay? I know this isn't a scary movie by any stretch of the imagination. I still
Unless you're
think
like 4.
any movie that's like supernatural or like even Lisa Frankenstein, I think those movies do better in October.
No, you can't have every scary
Lisa
movie
Frankenstein would have done
That's what I'm
trash out
saying.
of
This
the way.
isn't a scary movie, but you know, it's got the ghost theme and that kind of thing.
I
it
agree with
probably
you
would-
too. Like
Just in the sense that it would bait people.
I think it would have done better just for the reason of buying costumes and stuff like that.
Well, I was gonna tell you guys, man, Ghostbusters right here, but he doesn't.
I don't dress up.
Except last year, he put on a wig.
What did I do last year?
I seen it at Nestor's party.
Damn, so you just
Oh, I mean, I put it on just because my
Yeah,
hair looked
motherfucker.
exactly
I
the
seen it
same.
though. I got the video.
Yeah. This motherfucker's just para cuando le conviene, you know?
He's
No,
like,
but
that
Daniel,
wasn't me.
I want to hear the best part for you. Like, what was the best part of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire?
They ain't gonna put me on the spot.
Yeah, because we
better
talk about it. I want to hear what you say, you know?
Oh, the beginning. She was kind of a badass in the beginning. How the mom told her not to lean out the car.
Yeah, you see, like, till the
And
beginning
she was
and
like, you know
ending
what,
was
fuck
great.
it.
Yeah.
She's like, see how it's done.
Coming out, catching that dragon lizard. ghost.
You know what? I do have well, too late to bring it up now, but I'm gonna do it anyways. A bad character I didn't really like. The little Asian kid.
Oh, podcast?
I thought it was
Podcast.
funny.
I don't know if that's his real name.
That's
No,
what
that's what they
credited
call
as
him. That's what they
podcast.
call him.
Yeah.
Podcast. Yeah, I didn't really like him in this movie.
Yeah,
He was
I thought
funny in the
did
first
better.
one. The second one was
Afterlife,
terrible.
I feel like they just had to include him because they didn't know what else to do with him. But
Yeah.
I felt like they were like, he was in the first movie. We might as well try and like.
The only part I did find funny when his parents called him, and he put on the little radio the
Astro,
countdown. He's like, "All right, bye." It's like 3,
'cause
2,
he said he
1.
was at a space camp, huh?
Yeah, he's like,
How
"We're
do
going
we-
into Earth." or
How do we
space."
feel about Phoebe getting benched at the beginning?
It was good. It gives a movie a reason for her to like do what she did. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
It's
do
like a superhero losing its powers in a movie. You
no,
do
I know,
that,
but
so
like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, do you think that was kind of a bogus law where the mayor's like child labor? She's a minor.
No, that's true too. She is minor. I mean, obviously,
Yeah,
the
but
mayor-
they people work at 15, 14.
like an internship too. You know? You're like-
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Yeah, they could do
Yeah.
that. There's loopholes
Yeah,
around
there's
it.
loopholes. I feel like around that.
there's a whole bunch.
Is that mayor from like the first movies? Like, has he been trying to like tear down the Ghostbusters for a
I
minute?
think
or-
so.
I have no idea.
I feel like it is. Or
Oh, well,
He-
even he said it in this movie. He's like, I've been trying to get after you guys.
that's
for years.
why. That's
and
why I thought I was like maybe that's a running joke, and like I just haven't seen the first
Yeah.
two movies, so I just don't know.
You meddling kids.
yeah,
I don't know. I just want to bring that up. Maybe you guys let us know in the comments.
that was
if,
funny
you
at
guys
the
watched
end how they
first two
put him
movies.
threw him under the bus. He's like, yeah, and he loved it that we were here. He called us in, or whatever the fuck he said.
You know what? I'm surprised the Ghostbusters have some super old stuff,
What do you
like
mean?
all their equipment and gear.
Well, I mean,
What-
they haven't been in New York since
That's
like the 80s, 90s,
well, yeah,
And they came out with a new drone to catch the ghost.
yeah, at
and the
end.
car.
Yeah, that was
little
pretty
cart.
cool. Yeah, I thought the go kart was from Afterlife. They showed it in Afterlife.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying that's
Ah.
new. Well, new to the old guys.
And then also the fucking enclosement that they built with all the other ghosts, you know.
Oh, at that, yeah.
Yeah.
At the
At their
aquarium.
And I thought it was
location.
cool that the villain, instead of not being able to possess humans, he could only possess control ghosts. I was like, oh, it's pretty
Possess.
cool. Yeah, possess, control. It's like,
Possess.
well, he doesn't really possess the ghost. But oh no, dude, it was freaky as fuck when Phoebe like took her out,
Yeah.
took her ghost form out, and then like was being controlled. I was like,
Took her
damn.
soul. She said it.
I honestly, when she was doing that, I was like, girl, you don't even know if this
That's
is gonna
scary.
work.
Like she even said, she's like, "Oh, I won't die. I'll come back." I was like,
Yeah.
"How do you know you're gonna come back?"
Like,
She's
have you
like,
done it?
oh,
Like
before?
they have not done one single live subject test. They
Yeah.
even said it in the movie.
Yeah, she's like, it's theoretical.
And I'm like, this girl, like that's why I
That's
gave her the
kinda-
horny on the
That's kind
timeline.
of savage.
You only do that when you want to, you know.
Hey, you know what's funny too? She put 2 minutes. She probably could have put longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She probably could have been like 5-10 minutes.
Well, she doesn't. Yeah, you're right. It's just the whole thing was a little weird because I'm like, you don't know. Like maybe they showed it in the beginning, like, oh, you can do it. Then like, yeah, you know, I know this spot.
Or like done it with like a little rat, something like.
Yeah.
Last week we've done it
We're like on the living like thing.
on a living subject.
Are you surprised we didn't get any flashbacks this movie? Like throughout the
To
movie?
what?
I said, are you surprised we didn't get any flashbacks?
Obviously,
what?
to what?
The Fire Masters. Like the only flashback we got was
Yeah, the
when he was telling the story.
No, I mean,
And it was like-
we
You
also
don't
saw
need- you don't
flashback
really need
1900s.
it.
Yeah.
Well, we saw the fireman flashback.
Yeah.
the
I
beginning.
thought there'd be more, to be honest.
You didn't really need one. We got the backstory in the bricks, which is pretty. That was
Yeah.
enough.
That was
what I
enough for me.
thinking of. That's good enough for you?
Yeah, that's good enough for me. I get the
Yeah,
story.
that's all you need.
I get what the demon wants or the ghost or whatever it is. What was it exactly?
No, he was a god.
Oh, no, he was a king, no?
No. He was a god that was helping the king, and then the king betrayed him.
It's like you didn't pay attention to the story.
The
Yeah,
king
you didn't even watch. You didn't even watch the movie.
The king betrayed the god?
Yeah.
And then that's why the god became evil?
Yeah.
Yes.
What? Why would he? It's a
You
god.
never watched the movie, huh?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I didn't get it either.
This guy.
You would think that the god is just way overpowers the
Yeah,
king.
the king. Yeah, that's weird. It is
Well,
what
he
it is.
tried. That's why the firebenders came and got him.
Firebenders. Copyright.
Honestly, yeah, dude. The way when Nadim was like moving the candle, and I was like, this motherfucker. He's like, look, watch this, and then like he's like, ah, and then just moves
Well,
a
when
little
he's like, yeah, this is my grandma's sex dungeon.
crazy. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, he was pretty funny. I almost gave him the MVP too. He was pretty good.
I liked him.
Are we getting a sequel
I
or
was
like a
going to
third movie?
ask.
What do you guys think?
It leaves the door open.
I think we do get a third final movie.
I think so too.
Just a third movie? We're not getting more to the.
No. I think it's just a final third
I
one.
think, yeah.
Do you think there's too many Ghostbusters now?
Well, I think after in the third one, we won't see the original three anymore.
I think if
Somebody
they,
gotta die.
someone's got to, I was going to say, if they're doing a third one, someone's got to die.
Someone had to die this movie, bro. You already took. Well,
Who do you kill off?
I say Tom Hanks, dude.
Tom Hanks is not in the movie.
They're not gonna be in the third
no.
one.
Yeah, I know.
Hanks,
He looks like not
fucking,
looks, but like
Bill Murray.
Yeah, Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks. I was like, when the fuck was he
I
in the movie?
knew though who you were talking about.
Yeah, so did I. But I was like, when the fuck was he in the movie?
I said it so confidently, too. Daniel's like, wait.
Yeah, that had me thinking for a minute. It's either gonna be podcast or
Why would they kill podcasts?
he doesn't
Daniel
do
just
nothing.
hates it.
He
He's like,
doesn't do
the
nothing.
podcast gotta
is
go.
not the time
It's gonna
to
be
die.
podcast or Lucky, and Lucky being the black girl.
Oh, Lucky should have died this movie. Honestly, I think
Or even
Ray,
fucking
I think Ray should have died. Ray from like he's the original Ghostbuster as well.
yeah. That or fucking Kumail if he's gonna be in it.
No, you can't. He's not even a Ghostbuster. He's
I know, but
fire
if they're gonna
demon.
throw him, just fucking kill him.
I don't know. I think they're definitely gonna make a third movie though.
I think so, too. Considering it's almost
Who
already
the
made
fuck
its
was
own
Lars?
Scientist.
thing. The scientist with the glasses?
Oh, that's right.
He
That's
should have
right.
died too, bro.
Yeah, he could have killed him.
This
Yeah.
was the weakest villain because he had so many chances to kill people. So many.
He didn't kill anyone.
One person.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
the
like-
ghost's name was Lind, or she didn't have a name. That's
You don't have a name?
No, I thought it was Marley or something.
Yeah, she has a name, but it's not on
Letterbox. I'm
on,
telling you,
on Google.
Letterboxd.
Melody.
Melody. I knew it started with an M. Melody. Yeah. What? And she wanted to see her family, but I don't even think she ever saw her family.
We never saw her
No.
see her family.
Because she said that she's just going to become a fabric
Yeah.
in the universe.
Crazy.
Well, that and because she was stuck, because she was attached to the light match, the motherfucking match.
Fucking ham sandwich.
I do want to mention before we go, I'm a little scared for Kong next week.
Kong? Why?
Why?
Because these movies have been underwhelming. Like,
It looks underwhelming.
Dude, really? I haven't even watched the trailer. I watched a little bit.
I've
I've watched the Big
yeah,
Fist.
I've seen parts of it. On,
yeah, I've seen parts of it.
Previews.
Well, I've seen previews. I feel like the Kong movies and like the Godzilla movies, I can never tell what the timeline is. Like, I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
they're kind of weird.
I'm always like, is this part of the last movie? Is this part of the whole franchise? Is this like, where are we in this?
Yeah.
Well,
Like, where's Millie Bobby Brown? Or like, where's the, like
Once they started connecting them, it was a little weird.
yeah.
Because it used to just be the Godzilla movies, then the Kong movies, and then they put them together.
Then they put them together.
That was our review of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Let us know down below in the comments. Are you planning on watching this movie in the theaters? Are you waiting for it to come out in streaming? Like always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, share, and we'll see you guys next time.
Adios.
Deuces.